Welcome to the Python tutorial, lecture 7, list in Python. In previous lecture, we saw that what is a string and different operation on string in Python. In this lecture, we will see what is a list in Python and perform a different operation on list in Python. First of all, let's see what is a list in Python. The list is a most versatile data type available in Python, which can be written as a list of separated values between the square brackets. Important things about the list is that items in a list need not to be a same type. Now let's take an example. Just write down list is equal to in square bracket pass any string value. Here I pass string. First string value is hello and second is kung fu. I just passed out the simple two different string in list. Now if you want to print that list, you have to just write down print in small bracket single quotes the list is now comma and pass this value list. It will simply print that list. Now let's see the second method to print the list. You have to just simply write down same print in small bracket single comma the list is and the value now will pass like list in square bracket colon. It will also print the same thing in the list. Now let's see assign value in list. What is assign value in list? It is to access value in the list to use the square bracket for slicing along with the index. Let's take example. List is equal to in square bracket passed in strings. Here I pass I in single comma. Other value is foo comma. For the digit you need not use a single quotes. You can write as simple. I just write down the simple list. If I want to see what is that list value of 0, so you have to write down print in small bracket list 0 is comma we have to pass its value list of in square bracket 0. The output will be I. The same way if I write print in small bracket list 1 is and pass its value by comma list in square bracket list of 1. It will print the second one is what is the second one in the list is second is kung fu. The same way if I go for that to list its value 2, it will print 2017. If I go for that another list of 3, we will see what is that output is. There is an error will become because list index is out of range. We just only defined only 3 values in the list. At the 0 will be I, first will be kung fu and second will be 2017. If I go for the list 3, it is out of range, so it can't print anything. Now let's see how to update list in Python. First of all, we have to give any list is equal to square bracket passed out string value I comma for the second string and comma 2017 comma 2007. I just write simple list. Now what is that second? Just print its second value of the list of in square bracket list of 2 is 2017. Now if you want to update that 2017, you have to do like this: list of in square bracket 2 is equal to, just give us a 2018. Now the value of 2 is 2018. If you just print that list, print in small bracket single quotes the updated list is, now we have to pass value list. It will print I Kung Fu. Now is in place of 2017, it will update in 2018. So you can just simply update your list using give some list to the value and now print that updated list. If now let's see how to delete in list. To remove a list element, you can use either delete statement or you just write it down, delete list and what element you want to remove. If I take example, list is equal to in square bracket passed out any values. Here I passed out I Kung Fu 2017 and 2007 in square bracket. Now if you want to delete Kung Fu in that list, you have to just write down delete list in square bracket 1, because the Kung Fu value is 1 here. Now if you print that in square bracket, you have to just pass that value. The list is, now its value we have to is list. It will print I 2017 and 2007. So it delete that Kung Fu in from the list. Now let's see some basic operation in list. Let's take first is the length of the string. First of all, I have to pass any list. If you want to find the length of the list, you have to just write down len in small bracket list. It will give the length of the list. Now if you want to merge the two lists, if I take example two list as in square bracket 1 2 3, and if you want to add, just write a simple add sign and pass that second list 4 5 6. It will merge the two lists. The same way, if you want pass any string in the list, first is high and in second list I pass second string. Now it will merge. Now if you want to use the repetition in the list, just you have to do like this. First of all, write any list. Hi, face, what's up? In this, I just passed out the simple string. If you use a multiplication into 3 times, it will repeated 3 times of your list. Now if you use a membership operation, for the membership operation, how we can check? If I use 3 in command for the membership check and passed any list 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5, 3 in that particular list is or not, here the answer will be true because the 3 is member of this list. The same way, if I use 7 in past any particular list, and output will be false because that 7 is a not member of that list. Now let's see some indexing in list. If just write down a simple list, L1 is equal to I just giving the different values, different string. I am now fan of comma and another string Marvel and DC. I just passed out a simple list. If I write down L1 in square bracket 0, it will write down I, because the 0 at the 0 position I will be there. The same way 1 M at 2, it will be a fan of, and at the position 3 is Marvel and DC. If I give L1 is equal to in square bracket -1, what will happen? Let's see. It will come Marvel and DC because the -1 start from that right side of that list. If I go for L1 -3, it will I am. The same way, the positive side, positive will start from that left to right, and negative will start from right to left side of the list. Now let's see some built-in function in list. The first is just I have to give any particular list L1 is equal to in square bracket 1 2 3 past any string I, the second is love and comma, that is kung fu. I just give a simple list elements. Now if you want to use the length command, length of L1, it will give the length of the list 1. Now here is the list length is 4. There are total 4 element is there. It gives the total length of that list, the length command. Now if you want to find a maximum from that list, just take it simple. L2 is equal to another list. First is AP, comma, the second is Sam, comma, and the third is Zara. I just write down any simple different elements in the character wise. Now if you want to find a maximum from that list, what will maximum from the list will do? It will return the item of the list with maximum value. If I just write down simply max of in small bracket L2, it will give the Zara, because that alphabetical order Z is at higher position and A is at a smaller position. The same way, if I go for in digit, just pass down another list 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 8 9. If I write max of L3, it will give that maximum of that element. Here the maximum is 456. The same way, if you want to find minimum from that list, it will minimum give the returns item from the list with minimum value. If I write minimum of L2, what is L2 here? L2 is our Epi, Sam and Zara, that list. If I want to find minimum from that list, it will give Epi as a alphabetical order. F comes first, that is the minimum value, and for the maximum it will came for that Zara. The same way, if I write minimum of that L3, what is our L3 is? L3 is here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 89. We have to find minimum of that is 7. It will give the minimum value from that list element. Now if you, let's see some Python list method. The first one is try. First of all, we have to just give particular list 1 is equal to in square bracket 786, passed any string value. Here I pass where another string is Zara. I just passed out a simple list. Now if you want to use append, what is the append method will do? It will pass the object into the existing list. Here our list is 786 Veer and Zara. If you want to add in the particular list, you have to use that command list1 dot append what you want to add in list 1 2017. Now if you print the list 1, the 2017 is add in our list 1. First of all, our list 1 is only 3 values is there, 786 Veer and Zara. After using append command, we add 2017 in list 1. The same way, if you want to use the count, list count, that list count method will count how many times object occur in the list. Now let's see its example. Just passed out any string list1 in square bracket 786 comma passed any string value Veer, then Zara, then another is 2070, passed any value 786 again comma 2012, and at last again I pass the string J. This is our list 1. Now if you want to count a particular object in that particular list, if I want to count 786 in the particular list, I have to write print in small bracket single quotes for the count of 786 is Now we have to pass its value list1 dot count. What you want to count here, we want to count is 786. For the count of 786 is equal to 2, because in list 1 786 it comes twice in the list, so it will count. The same way, if you want to count for weir in that string, you have to just update list1 dot count. Here you have to pass that string weir. For the count of weir is 1, because that number of times that object comes is only 1 for that weir. The 786 it will come twice in that particular list. Now let's see the extend operation. The list extend, that method will append the contents of the sequence to a list. If here I use list 1, again I pass the same list 1, then L2 is equal to in square bracket 2017, comma, write down JK. I passed out the second list. If you want to add this, extend the list 1. How you can write list 1 dot extend, you have to pass list 2 in that. Now if you print the list 1, that will come with that updated list. Here the updated list L2 is 2070 and JK, it will add in the list after the list 1 jack is ended. Now if you want to use the another list method of the list is list dot index. That method index will return the lowest index in the list of the object. That we'll see before that also the same thing. If you have to just write it down, what is that list of the particular index. Here if I go for the list 1 as it is, and if I want to find the index of the particular object, I have to simply write down list 1 dot index, and which object you want to find the index. Here I want to find index of that weir. List 1 dot index in small brackets single comma weir. That output will come here is 1, because the weir is available at the position at 1. Now if you want to insert in list, so list dot insert method will use. That method will insert the object into particular list. If I take an example as a, first of all we have to give any particular list. Here I again passed out the same list. Now if you want to insert list 1 dot insert, what you want to insert, if I write 2 comma jack, it will insert jack in that particular position, in second position. Before that what will we see? Append, that will add that particular object in the last of the list. Now in that particular insert method you can choose any particular position in the list. Here I choose second position for the jack. If After that, if I print that particular list, print in small bracket list 1. Now on that second position Jack will come. Before that, what is that? List. The second position is that the Zara is there. Now in the second position Jack will came. We insert in second position that particular value. Now then see the next method, list.pop. The method pop will remove the return of that last object or object from that list. Just passed out any particular list here, list 1. Now if I use list dot, here we use list 1 dot pop. Now pass that value 1 here, vir. So it will remove that particular value. Now if I print that again, list 1, that output will be 786 at 0 position. Before that at 1 position vir is there. Now it will remove them from that particular position. The same way if I use now pop 2, if I write that, the pop 2 will be there. 2070 is available in our list. Now if again print that particular list 1, that 2017 is will be disappear from that particular list. The same way you can use the list remove method. Now let's see list remove method. In that, first of all passed out any list 1 is equal to in square bracket 786 comma vir comma another string, then next is pirate. I just simply updated list 1. Now if you want to remove the pirate from that list, you have to just write down list 1 dot remove. What you want to remove, you have to pass that value. You have to remove pirate from that list 1. Here, okay, the spelling mistake is there. Here list 1, if I go for that pirate and again list 1 dot remove pirate. Now if I just simply print that particular list 1, it will remove that pirate from that our list. Now let's see the reverse operation in that list dot reverse. It will reverse the object of the list in place. First of all just pass down any particular list. Now use list 1 dot reverse command, reverse small bracket over. Now if you print that particular list 1, now the pirate will come at the first, means last will come at the first and first will come at that last. So our list is totally reverse in that list dot reverse method. Now let's see the another method list dot sort, that will sort the object of the list and come. Now give a particular example, list 1 in square bracket, I give z comma e comma I just write down particular list and give the three object Z, A and I. If I want to use short command, how we can write like list one dot short. Now if I print that particular list, print in small bracket list 1. Now that object change, the E come at the first position, I at the second and Z at that last position. So short object it will arrange by that alphabetical order. That's all for the today's lecture. In the next lecture we will see the tuples in Python. Thank you.